Hello, good morning. We have already studied in previous lectures the control flow in Python. Now I will discuss today loop statements in Python, while loop and for loop. First of all, we will see while loop. In while loop, with the while loop we can execute a set of statements as long as condition is true. First, see the syntax while expression statements. The while loop is mostly used in the case where the number of iterations is not known in advance. See while expressions statements: I is equal to 1 while I is less than equal to 3, print I is equal to I plus 1. First we have to assign value I is equal to 1, then while I less than is equal to 3, if condition is true then it goes for print I and then I is equal to I plus 1 up to I is equal to 3. It will stop the iteration. First it take I is equal to 1. 1 is less than equal to 3, therefore it executes print I, means print 1. Then I is equal to I plus 1, 2, I is equal to 2. Then 2 is less than equal to 3, therefore print 2. Then 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Then 3 is less than equal to 3, therefore it is the condition is true, therefore it prints print I, print 3, and then 3 plus 1 is equal to 4 and 4 less than equal to 3, it is not true condition, therefore it quits the exit from the loop. Here while loop with the else block, while expression statements else, if condition is false it terminates the loop. Here we can give else statement. If the condition is not true, then it goes for else statement. I is equal to 1 while I is less than equal to 3, print I is equal to I plus 1. Else print the while loop terminated. Okay. When 4 is there, then it print the while loop terminated. The for loop in Python is used to iterate the statements as a part of the program several times. If you want to execute some of the code repeatedly, then use for loop. For iterating where in sequence statement, this is the syntax of for loop. I is equal to 1, we have to initialize the value for I is equal to 1, then n is equal to int input enter n value. Then you, after entering 5, suppose it goes for I in range I comma n plus 1. What is the value of n? Suppose here 5. Therefore 1 comma 5, range 1 to 5. Then print I, end is equal to space 1 2 3 4 5. It prints the value. Like that you can take the for loop in range. Using else with the for loop, then it goes for loop completely exhausted. After end of for loop, it goes for this else part. The range function returns a sequence of numbers starting from 0 by default, means an increment by 1 and ends at a specified number. I is equal to 1, therefore it takes from 1, but when you not initialize, then it takes 0, I is equal to 0. Range 6 means the value is 0 to 5, and range 2 to 6 means 2 to 5. program to printing the table of the given number. How to write that program? See the program. I is equal to 1, number, num is a variable which stores input, enter a number is 10, suppose. For example, for I in range 1 comma 11 print 1 comma 11 means 1 to 11. Print percent num means this number which is entered by user, comma I means first it takes 1 and then number star I. First we have to format for number into number is equal to %d and values for num star I. Then it executes this program. See the output here. Suppose Colab Research, you can use that to execute the program. You can give another number as an input. Enter a number. It takes time to connect. Number suppose 5. Enter. It takes 5 into 1 is equal to 5. 5 into 2 is equal to 10. Like that. It gives table of 5. The while loop requires relevant variables to be ready. Indexing of variable I which set to 1. The break statement, with the break statement we can break and continue statements are there in Python like other languages, C programming. With the break statement we can stop the loop even if the while condition is true. If you don't want to continue the execution of loop, you want to quit from the loop, then how to stop the execution of while loop? Using break statement. I is equal to 1 while I is less than 6, print I. If I is equal to 3, break. See output of this program. I is equal to 3 while I is less than 6. 1, 2, 3. Then I is equal to 3, it quits from while loop. If we make as a comment, this is indentation error. While loop is continue, it is infinite loop because break condition is not there. See the output of this program. if loop will continue, if break is not there. Break is there, therefore it stops because I is equal to 3. See the how to stop the loop. In continuous statement, with the continuous statement we can stop the current iteration and continue with the next. Means if I is equal to 3, continue, print I. Try to yourself. I is less than 6, I is equal to plus is equal to 1. If I is equal to 3, continue. If I is equal to 3, it continue. Continue and goes from, it skip the 3. See the output here. While I is equal to 0, 0 is less than 6, therefore I is equal to 1. I is equal to 1, therefore print I. Then I is equal to, when it goes 3, continue, means it skips the list, this line, and then print, it takes the next number 4, 5, 6. Like that, it because of continue, it skips the 3 number here. With while we can take else statement. Like that you can use Python loops. See, nested for loop in Python. For loop, and inside that for loop another for loop is there, that is called nested for loop. This is the output of program. How to write the program for this output? N is equal to input, enter the number of rows you want to print. Then 4 rows, if you want to print 4 rows. Then I in range 0, n, or j in range 0, I plus 1. 0 to n means 0 to 4. 0 to 4 rows. And how many columns? 0, I plus 1 columns, print star, and its separator is there, space, and print. Like that you can print this. First it print the star and then goes for I in the range 0, first it takes I is equal to 0, then I is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. 0 to 4 it continues the loop, and then print star. See the output. See the example, another example for continue. Enter any string, that is Python. If I in str1, I is equal to h, continue means print I end is equal to space, it skips that h because of continue statement, it don't print for this character. Using continuous statements we can print odd numbers, number is equal to 0, odd numbers in between 1 to 10, while number is less than 10, num is equal to num plus 1, num %2 is equal to 0. If remainder is equal to 0, continue, means it skips that number 1 3 5 7 9. Whenever the remainder is 0, that is even number, therefore it skips that, and if remainder is not 0, then it prints like that. See, strings can be created by enclosing the character or the sequence of characters in the quotes, single quote, double quote or triple quotes to create the string. You can create string using single quotes, hello Python, str1 double quote and triple quote. Then string indexing 0 to, suppose str is equal to hello, it stores like HELLO 0 1 2 3 4. This is the index for the to read that value. Hello is indexed as given in the figure. Then str of 0 H, str of 1 is E, str of 4 is O. Negative indexing it allows in, this is positive indexing, and here negative indexing is allowed in Python from last character -1 -2 -3 -4 -5. If you want to print str -1, then it prints O. L -2 -4 E, str 0. We can't replace a single string in string. str 0 is equal to B. str 0 is equal to H. We can't replace any other value for that string. Any character of string we can't replace. str is equal to by. We can't replace any character, single character in a string, but you can replace a new string for strings are immutable. Immutable in Python means it can't replace by another value. String operators plus, it is known as concatenation operator, used to join the string. If you use plus, then it combines two strings. It is known as repetition operator. It concatenates the multiple copies of the same string. First C plus str1 is equal to hello, str2 is equal to world. Print str into 3. It repeats one string repeatedly 3 times. Prints hello world, str1 plus str2. It concatenates two strings. Then str4, str1 4. Print O, 0 1 2 3 4. str1 2, 4. Characters from the specified range. Prints 1 1. Print W in string 1, prints false as W is not present in str1. Print WO not in str2. Not in str2, but it is available in str2, therefore it is given false. Print hello world, prints hello world as it is written. Hello new line world. R, raw string, any string as a raw string, the character R or R followed by the string such as hello new line Python. If you use with R, then it is display as it is, which is stored in double quote. It is used % character It is used to perform string formatting. It makes use of the format specified used in C program like %d or %f. This is used for float and integer in Python. C programming like that. We can use %d, %f in Python. The string is str1, %s and %str1 print the string hello. The string str1 colon % is the format for string hello colon hello. It prints value of that str1. Then with r it prints as it is, not in and in. If w is present in str1, it is not present in str1, therefore it gives false. Like that you can use the output of this program. str1 4 prints O. 2 to 4 range means 3 4 3 0 1 2 3. Therefore it prints 1 1. Like that. Different string functions are available in Python. Length of string, lowercase, uppercase, replace, join, split, find index, is alphanumeric, is digit, is numeric, is lower, is upper. Like that different functions are available. Length of string, Python language, print length of string. Suppose str1 is equal to Python language, print length of str1. It gives in display 15, 6 characters, 7 characters, 6 and 8, 15. All characters of a given string in lowercase. Suppose these are the capital small letters are there. In str.lower it displays small letters. Str upper it displays capital letter. Replace method replaces the old sequence of characters with the new sequence. str replace old, new and count. The number of times to process the replace. str is equal to Java is object oriented and Java is portable. str2 is equal to str2 str dot replace old string Java and new string is Python. Replace all the occurrences means whenever Java is there, it replaces by Python. Displaying result old string, new line str and new string, new line str2. See output of this. After executing, Java is replaced by Python. Then str3 str dot replace Java Python comma 1. Replace first occurrence only, means suppose it comes Java 2 times, but it replaces here it replaces Python 2 times because Java occurred 2 times. But when you use occurrence count only 1, replaces first occurrence only, then it replaces only first Java is a Python. Another Java, it is not replaced because occurrence is 1, given is 1. Then str4, str.1 replace str1. Python is object oriented and portable. Here str1 dot replace str1. Java is object oriented, Python is object oriented and portable. New string, new line str4. Total string is replaced by this. Join method is used to concat a string with iterable object. It returns a new string which is a concatenation of the strings in iterable. It allows various iterables like list, tuple, string, etc. First string is a colon and another string is suppose nnrg, colon nnrg. Then str1 dot join str2, print str3, means first it will take iterable object, means first str1 dot join str2, str1 is a colon and str2 nnrg. Every character will join with that str1. In Python, split method splits the string into comma separated list. Separator delimiter is there for the split of the string. The string splits according to the space if the delimiter is not provided. Default string separator is a space. Syntax str.split sep is equal to delimiter. Suppose delimiter is separator. Here str1 is equal to Java is a programming language. str1 dot split. What is the result? Print str1 and print str2. str2 stores split string of str1. Java is a programming language. It is split by space. Then sep is equal to comma. Then str1 is equal to Java is a programming language. Then it is insert a space here, space everything every time, because comma and space. Here Java is a programming language and gives comma character. SCP is equal to comma. Comma is a separator, therefore it gives space for the first. Without any character it gives space. Here comma is the separator. This is find method, finds substring in the whole string and returns index of the first match. It returns -1 if substring doesn't match. str.find sub start end. str.find substring of start and end. Substring, it specifies substring start, it specifies start index of range, it specifies end index of range. str1 is equal to Python is a programming language. This is stored into str1. str2 is equal to str1 dot find is. str3 str1 dot find Java. str1 dot find p, 5. str1 dot find I, 5, 25 and print str2 str3 str4 and str5. This is a program for find. Substring, it specifies substring. Sub means first parameter is a substring, index of the first match. Whenever is it found is in this statement, then it gives the index of the match. Therefore 1 2 3 4 5 6 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, then it gives the 7. Then Java str1 find, it is not matching in this statement, therefore it gives -1. P, 5, it is given, end with 5 and start with P. End index of range and P index of range, that is index of this, start with P and end with 5. Then it gives 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. End with 5 means from this P it goes from 5, 7 plus 5, it gives 12. Like that, it gives I substring and start with 5 and end with 25, then it gives 7. Like that, it use find method. Index returns and failure. Difference between index and find, it is same, but except it returns error on failure. Suppose some error is there, it displays some substring not found. Is alphanumeric method checks whether the all characters of the string is alphanumeric or not. A character which is either a letter or a number is known as alphanumeric, means number and letter is available in that string. It doesn't allow special characters in even spaces. str is alphanumeric. These are the examples: str1 Python, Python 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5, Python at 1 2 3, Python 1 2 3. These are the variables. Is alphanumeric, str1 is alphanumeric. If characters are found, it gives true. Here number and characters are there, here numbers are there, therefore all the true values are there. Special characters are not allowed, therefore str4 is given false. And Python 1 2 3 is space is not allowed, therefore it gives false. In Python, is digit method returns true if all the characters in the string are digits. 1 2 3 4 5 true. If here characters are allowed, characters are there, therefore it gives false. Here all the numbers and special characters, therefore it gives false. Here all the characters are there, therefore it is given false. Here digits, then it gives true. And here characters are also available, therefore it gives false. Use numeric methods checks whether all the characters of the string are numeric characters or not. Numeric otherwise returns false. If numbers are there, it gives true. Character is there, false. True. If characters are there, it is given false. Special characters are there, therefore false. Characters are therefore false. And numbers are there, therefore it is given true. Is lower, is upper, If all the characters are lowercase, then it returns false. Not lowercase, then it returns false. String 2, it contains capital letters, therefore it gives false. Here all the characters are lowercase, therefore it gives true. And here all the characters are lower in case, therefore it gives true. It is uppercase, then true, otherwise it gives false. Like that, string sequence in Python, character or the sequence of characters in quotes, that is called string. I hope you understood all these string functions and string sequence in Python, break and continue statements and loop statements. If you have any problem, you ask me in time. Thank you.